That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful butterfly. Look at that. Beautiful thing. This is a beautiful butterfly, yo. That's right. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. I see this beauty right here. It's absolutely beautiful. It's beautiful, and it's right by the water. I love it, if you know what I mean.
Don't do that.
It's absolutely beautiful. Shit fly, yo. Yo, peace, God. Miles Gregory. I just got your message, bro, Zay. I just hit you back. Yo, I appreciate your kind words, man. And I'm thankful, you know what I mean? This is why I'm on this journey. It ain't necessarily for me. It ain't necessarily for my wife. It's for you. It's for your wife. It's for your future. It's for you to could see that you're not trapped. The prison door is wide open. You can leave. You know what I'm saying? This is why I do this for. For us. We all one, you dig? So, at the end of the day, you know, gratitude for those words, man. And your message received me in a good place. It lifted my spirits. It made me feel really good. So, I'm thankful, you know, and you just came across my videos. At the end of the day, I'm not smarter than you. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. All I'm trying to do is document this journey so you can see where I made mistakes, my pitfalls, the things I did correctly, the things I could have done better. So when you go on your journey, you could use mine as a template, as some type of blueprint, so you can utilize it to help you on your path, on your journey, you dig? So that's really why I did it. That's why I wanted to document this journey to help everyone so they can understand that, yo, we deserve better than what we settling for, and we got to create our own heaven. You dig? We got to make our own world. We don't have to be part of these cultures that really don't give a fuck about us. They give a fuck about turning us into consumers, but they don't teach us how to be bosses. You know what I'm saying? Like in school, they don't teach us how to eat. In school, they don't teach us who the indigenous people were that inhabited the land that we now live on. They don't teach us the origins of things. They don't teach us true history. They teach us his story. And his story is a goddamn myth story, really. Because the owners of the future are the ones who write history. But if we allow people that are fabricating the truth to benefit their agenda, then obviously we're going to remain dumb, deaf, and blind. So what we have to do is we have to remain humble, seeking divine knowledge itself, and begin to write our own history, you know, our own truth. We have to be the change that we wish to see, you know what I mean? So, and to all the master teachers and gurus that are out there, none of them are above you. All of them live their life in a certain way for you can benefit from their journey, from their knowledge, from their path. So take it with a grain of salt and just keep moving, you know? And everyone's journey is different, so don't ever compare your life to someone else's, because some people, their lessons have to be easier than yours for whatever reason, and others have to be more difficult than yours for whatever reason. So just embrace your lessons, your journey, your hardships, and, you know, take it with a grain of salt, you know? Everything you go through is trying to teach you something. When something aggravates you, it's just trying to teach you some patience is all, you know? When somebody abandons you, that's how you can learn how to stand on your own 2 feet and keep trucking, you know, and keep moving. So there's never a reason why you should feel like something is too difficult and you're defeated, you know what I'm saying? If anything that has power over you is only to show you to take your power back. You know what I'm saying? My wife just made a story on her page that really inspired me, you know what I'm saying? Anything that's hate, anything you hate, right, is really teaching you unconditional love. Because what I hate is ignorance. You know, what I hate is people who suffer because of their lack of ignorance. I mean, because of their lack of information, their lack of knowledge. I really hate that because it hurts me to see them hurt themselves. But I have to learn to have compassion. I have to learn to have unconditional love for people that stir up that energy of hate within me. ¿Tú me entiendes? That's what it's about. So sometimes we lose sight of these things, like things that I fear, you know. I fear living in the world and remaining dumb, deaf, and blind. But what that fear is teaching me is to overcome that fear. When I was in that system, I was fearful of it. I was like, I felt very powerless in a sense, because I felt like people were controlling my environment, my food. People were just poisoning us, you know. But that was for a good reason. That was for me to learn to overcome that fear and to understand that the only reason why that's happening is because I'm allowing it to. You know what I'm saying? So I had to overcome that fear, which I'm still overcoming. It's like it's a healing process. I'm not where I want to be, but I know where I'm at and I know where I'm going. So I'm thankful for that. And anything you can't control is really teaching you to let go. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the only thing I want to control is myself. I don't want to control you. You know, I have compassion for you. I want you to do the right thing because I know it's going to benefit you. I know it's going to help you. But I don't got to control you. You ain't got to do things my way. It ain't my way or the highway. The way I do things is my way. You know what I'm saying? You could do things your way. But if you're going to deal with me, then we have to deal with each other on a level playing field. We have to come to some sort of medium. Like we have to identify certain things and learn how to work on our issues and get better. If that's not where you headed in your life, if that's not the direction that you're trying to grow in, then I'm not good for you and you're not good for me, you know? And anything that annoys you is really teaching you to have patience. Like me, I have a short temper, for a short tolerance and shit like that for bullshit and disrespect. But what it's really teaching me is to have patience. Because how the fuck can I expect respect from somebody who don't respect themselves? All I gotta do is be patient with this person and understand, like, they can't have respect for me. They don't respect themselves, and it's okay. So I just have to learn to have patience with them. That doesn't mean I have to deal with them. It just means that when I do come across certain things like that, it's just teaching me to have that patience. You know what I'm saying? Facts. History is a myth story. Exactly. That's real shit. Word. That's real, yo. But yeah, I just wanted to go live. I saw this butterfly. I read that post my wife made, and it just inspired me to reach out to the people, you know what I'm saying? To give y'all some positive energy. You dig? No matter where y'all at, y'all fucking divine beings if you in this room. If you tapped into this frequency, there's something in you that identifies with me, and that is divine. Put that in the blue bag for me, please. And for that reason, it's like, I'm honored, you know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for my life, you know what I'm saying? I'm grateful to every cell in my body that is allowing my body to function properly. I'm grateful for every little bit of sustenance that I'm able to have. Every time I get something and it makes me feel good, I'm grateful to that, you know? Because I know what it is to feel bad. I know what it is to be down and out, to be depressed. I know what it is to be the person that nobody want to be around. Because I'm very impulsive. If I'm angry, you're going to get the brunt of it. You're gonna feel my anger if I'm angry. I used to be that person, so now I don't want to be that person. I just want to be grateful for every grain of rice that I'm able to eat, for every legume that I'm able to boil and have with a salad or some rice, or every salad that I'm able to eat, every potato that I'm able to eat. I'm just grateful for that, you know what I'm saying? Because every smoothie that I'm able to drink, I'm grateful for those kind of things. Because I understand what it is to not have those kind of things and not feel like those things are important or you even need them. You know what I'm saying? So now, everything in my life, I just want to hold in high regard and reverence. You know what I'm saying? He said that butterfly is steady mobbing. Facts. It's like slow motion for me. And it looks really nice. I like the colors on that joint. Shit is fire. But yeah, that's what it's about, yo. It's about, you know, us uplifting each other, motivating each other, inspiring each other. I get inspired by all you guys, you know what I'm saying? I get inspired by every single last one of y'all. Word. I still don't know how to pronounce your name. Duel. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Duel V5. I really don't. But your page had me lit the other day. It reminded me of when I got my passport. I started backflipping and all that because my passport was like, I had like a few months before it expired. So, and I already had bought my plane ticket and I didn't realize that shit. I was that thirsty to get the fuck up out of Babylon that I bought my plane ticket, then I realized, oh shit, my shit gonna expire while I'm out of the country. So I try to hurry up and get my passport and expedite it, and my fucking flight was like days away. And then I fuck around and got my passport in the mail, in the U.S. Postal Service mail. I was backflipping, I was two-stepping, you heard me? I was happy, I was dancing, I was just excited, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a process, it's just a journey, you know, and everyone's path is different, you know. He said, I got to cross into the United States to continue driving south. Facts. And that's what's funny about driving to the tropics. You can literally visit every goddamn country if you're driving. It's not easy, and it's more of a effort that you have to put in because you're the one driving. You got to be alert. You got to hit the road. You know what I'm saying? You got to be your own mechanic, you know, your own GPS, all of these things, of course, but it makes the journey that much more better. Every time, every little piece of nature, that you come across, you're going to appreciate it that much more because the road trip that you took to get to where you need to go. So that's facts, you know what I'm saying? So where you at? Canada? You going to come down from Canada? That's what's up. That's real, yo. And I already know you on point wherever you at right now. You be eating from the earth no matter where you at. You be making these ill recipes. I'm like, yo, this dude is inspiring me. You know what I'm saying? Because I worked as a chef for like 6 years, 7 years, went to culinary school and all that. Never graduated high school, but graduated college. So every time I look at Trevi's page, I'm inspired to cook. Like I could just have 8, and I'm already plotting on what I'm gonna have tomorrow for lunch and all this shit. Cause it's just like, it's fun, you know what I'm saying? It makes you happy to eat good from the earth and understand what that food is doing for you, how it's powering your cells, you know what I'm saying? Instead of poisoning yourself. Cause again, I've been there too, yo. So really, I chose to document this journey because I knew it would inspire others, you know what I'm saying? And to be real with you, right? I never had social media. Like, I didn't understand it. I didn't care to understand it. I was from that era. Like, I'm too cool for school. Like, nigga, I don't follow the masses. I don't care what's going on. So, when it came to this journey, I was like, yo, how the fuck I'm gonna show people what I'm learning? How I'm gonna teach people? So I figured, I could put it on YouTube. Then I started to realize slowly but surely as well that, like, most people don't support you on YouTube. They watch you. You know what I'm saying? And even most of the people that are aware of you don't even watch you. They're just aware of you. But when it came to Instagram, I felt like a bigger presence. I felt like, wow, so we really do exist. We all over this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that made me feel really good on Instagram. I definitely started to realize that, yo, we all over this globe and we just trying to get right. We just trying to get to our natural state. So that made me feel really happy. And, yeah, so I figured just document your journey as much as you can. And some of us are different in terms of our astrological energy. So you might not be the kind that want to talk, want to make music and all that. But if you are, I suggest you do it to the best of your capability because all you're going to do is inspire somebody that's meant for you to inspire. Nothing happens by chance, you know what I'm saying? Nothing is a coincidence. Everything is divine. So do the right thing like Spike Lee and, yes, document your journey, yo. Facts. So you can help others. You know what I'm saying? The way you were helped. That's important. You know what I'm saying? We got to do the right thing for each other, yo. So I'm here on this journey right now just to show you that you could do it. I'm not better than you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not more intelligent than you by far. You know what I'm saying? All I am is determined. All I am is dedicated to this journey. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it takes, this is what I'm going to do with my life because I know it's the right thing, you know? And I understand that some people are visual learners. They have to see the change that they want to become. So I definitely want to be part of that change. You know what I'm saying? It's like we usher in a new age, a new agenda of awareness that we have to continue to push forth. You know? And the reason for it is like I open the door. I may not even be able to walk through the door. But if I open the door, you can walk through it. So everyone is like each one teach one. You know? Can you go live when you cook? Facts. Wow, I never even thought of that. Like as we cook and go live. That makes a lot of sense. Definitely, I would love to do that actually. Free the peach. Yeah, I would definitely do that. Can you go live when you cook and give us tips? Definitely. But being that we're on the subject, I would say like when you cook, right, just make sure it's from the earth is all. You know what I'm saying? And make sure it's more beneficial than detrimental to you. You know, like I used to be insane with the extremity. I used to be like, if it ain't organic, I'm not eating it. But now I realize, like, yo, I'm not telling you to buy GMO. I'm telling you that you got to work with what you got and understand that the benefits outweigh the risks. A domesticated apple ain't gonna kill you. It might harm your genetics, but we have to understand that our perception is what shapes our genes. You dig? So it's how you look at that domesticated apple. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at it like, oh, it's poison. You're not in control. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at it like you are in control. Like you got this. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So make sure it's from the earth. Make sure it's beneficial to your cells. And listen to your body. See how you feel. Like today, right? It's probably 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right? But I haven't ate. And not because I'm on a diet or I'm a fat ass nigga, believe it or not. I just haven't ate because sometimes I like to just feel my body. I like to listen to it. I like to understand how it feels when I do eat certain foods and when I don't eat certain foods. And I just like to study myself. And that's part of it. So, like, I had some tea, right? And that tea made me feel so good. Like, my stomach was growling when I got up. I drank some tea, some ginger tea, and it, like, settled that. And I was just like, that's really good. And it was so gingery, it was spicy. And I had another tea, a tamarind tea. Like, you know, they sell tamarind. You make tamarind juice with the tamarind. I made tea with it instead. And that tea was just so delicious. It's like a nice warm hug. It's like a cup of love. And it's like my cells be dancing, two-stepping. You heard me? I just get happy when I eat a certain way. So I just like to tap into that sometimes and listen to myself. You know what I mean? And I would say a lot of people think that because something is vegan is healthy. That's a misconception that we have because paint could be vegan. Ain't no animal products in paint. You can eat paint. You know what I'm saying? No. You have to make sure not only is it vegan, but you gotta lean closer to nature. Like, I'll give you an example. If the universe made it, then you know it wasn't made by man. If it wasn't here when the universe was created, then man made it. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not telling you to deny yourself any pleasures. Like, facts. They sell some good-ass vegan cheeses and vegan breads. And listen, they got a lot of good flours and grains. I'm not telling you to not enjoy your meals, but what I am saying is try to eat the best you can, but you have to work with what you got. You know what I'm saying? Always from the earth. Facts. Like, I don't know. If you take a Pop-Tart, right? You can't plant it and it won't grow another Pop-Tart. So you shouldn't eat Pop-Tarts. You know what I'm saying? That's just simple. You know what I mean? That's just baby awareness. But that could help somebody that's like really trying to be vegan, but you got to wing yourself off certain foods. Because I used to love creamy food and cheesy food. Like, it just made me feel good. You know what I'm saying? But now I understand, like, yo, I could blend some cashews with like a nice potato and season that thing up. And it'll give me that same creamy type, feel type deal thingy that I like. So we just got to work with what we got. You know what I'm saying? And funny thing is that most people can't even fathom being vegan. That's extreme to them. So we got to have compassion. Just like to me, it's extreme to eat animals, you know. But, you know, I was listening to Dame Dash. I'm going to make a post about this as well. But I was listening to Dame Dash and he was like, the Bible says thou shalt not kill. It doesn't say thou shalt not kill men. It means kill, period. So a lot of people kill baby animals and shit because the meat is like a delicacy and all that. All that shit is ignorance, you know. So just do the best with what you have, you know what I mean? But that's facts. Always do the best you can, always. It's like, and another post I seen, right, was from Damian Marley. And he was just talking about how, like, you know what I mean? We buy the most expensive, you know what I mean? He was just basically saying, like, the poorest people spend the most money, you know? And with that being said, he was just saying, like, you wouldn't put a regular gas in your V12 engine or some dumb shit like that. Like, you would literally give your car what it needs. And just like when you dress, you try to wear the flyest shit. You try to be fleek, which I understand. So what you put into your body, you should consider it that just as important as what you eat. Peace, God. Peace to everybody in the room. I acknowledge you all. Shout out to all the gods in the building. You motherfuckers are divine. You guys are You guys are on the Christ consciousness. That's the frequency of thought. That's the frequency that we vibrate on and that we live on. That most of the world is dumb, deaf, and blind to. But at the end of the day, what we have to do is we have to begin to share this information. Because you never know who you might awaken. Everybody wakes up at their own time. But some people might just be waiting for you to say the truth for it could hit them and be like, oh, I never really thought about it like that. You know what I'm saying? And then slowly but surely they'll begin to implement the knowledge that they've been given. You just have to be patient with these people and just continue to send out the truth. Do the right thing like Spike Lee, you know? Ain't nothing realer than doing the right thing, in my opinion. Because doing the wrong thing is easy, you know? You could benefit from doing the wrong thing. But when you do the right thing, it's like, what's realer than that? Somebody who has the opportunity to do wrong and still does right. Ain't nothing realer than that. Like, I don't want to hear it. You dig? But that's what this is about. It's just about us sharing the information that we already know, just to remind each other, just to serve as that reminder. You know what I'm saying? Just to serve as that inspiration that one might need. Because, you know, life can be discouraging depending on how you look at it. It's all perception again. So we got to remind each other to keep a healthy perspective. Make sure your perception is always on point. Always. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold no grudges. Don't walk around with none of that up on you. None of that on your chest, on your shoulders. Let go. You know what I'm saying? Forgive, but never forget. You let go, you let God. Because you are God. So don't hold nothing. Don't hold no pain that anyone inflicted upon you against them. Because you inflicted that upon yourself through them to learn a lesson. That's it. That's all it was. It's not that deep. You are everything. When somebody hurts you, there's a lesson there. Forget about the hurt. Don't listen to the hurtful words that they're spewing at you in that moment. Say, what the hell am I supposed to learn from this, yo? And begin to get that lesson from it, you know? But always live from that place, from that lesson you learned. You know what I mean? Never forget. Never forget the lesson that taught you, you know what I mean? Coño, pero la butterfly todavía está ahí. She's still there. Where's she at? Where you at? Oh, his wings is closed and shit. There you go. Oh, look, it's right on me now. Look, it's right on me now. Oh, that was fly. See, that's the frequency. That's the frequency. I guess I matched the frequency of the butterfly. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Like, yo, just keep a positive mind frame, a positive attitude, yo. And don't focus on what you don't have, yo. Be appreciative for what you do have so you can eventually get to where you need to go and get what you feel as though you want and need. And most of the things you feel you need, you'll get them just to show you that you really didn't need them anyway. You know, but also to teach you that you're a manifestation tool. You can have anything you have ever wanted. So make sure you want the right thing and do the right thing to go about getting these things. You know what I'm saying? Don't hurt nobody. Don't take advantage of nobody to get where you need to go. You do the right thing and you'll always land where you're supposed to land, on your feet. You'll always be where you need to be if you go about it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's journey is different. So just get the lessons that you can from people in a very humble and appreciative manner and just keep trucking, you know? Keep moving. And to live is to suffer, to struggle, you know? But you got to find the lessons in that. You got to find the meaning in that, like DMX says. To find meaning in the suffering. Now that's life, you know what I'm saying? So you might slip, you might fall, but you have to get up. You must not stay down. You must slip, but keep moving. Like, and even if you do fall, it's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get up. Like Aaliyah said, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. You know what I'm saying? What you do to get to me, you know what I mean? Like, life is about obstacles, showing you how you deal with your challenges. So you gotta always level up and grow. Like, oh shit, damn, I could have really handled that in a better way. And it'll continue to give you these lessons that you need to learn through until you finally change your behavior, change the attitude, change the mind. ¿Tú me entiendes? So I'm about to go recharge in this water, though. I ain't gonna hold you. But I just wanted to reach out to the Christ consciousness. You know what I'm saying? And somebody was like, change your name to the Christ. Change your name to Natural to Christ. Because that is how we can refine each other on this frequency, right? And what I'm saying is, I am the Christ. I don't have to name myself that. You are the Christ. You don't have to name yourself that. Because the Christ is not a person, it's not a name. It's a consciousness. It's a cosmic energy that permeates throughout this whole universe. I don't have to name myself something to be that. And natural is a reminder of what I need to be constantly, of how I need to live and what I need to tap into. So I like my name. You know, I like my name. You know, I like my name. You know what I mean? I like my name. So, facts. Just make sure you like your name. You know what I mean? But I understand what he was saying. Like, I guess it'll be easier to find me on social media. But I'm not to be found. I'm not to be found. I'm here to help who I'm supposed to help. You know what I'm saying? And when you guys see my videos, y'all can like, share, y'all can subscribe. Y'all, my work is just to put out the truth. Once I do that, I let go. I just allow it to do what it's going to do for me. I allow it to help who it's supposed to help, you know? But I don't want to change my name. Because El Natural, that's who I am. I'm El Natural. I'm the boss of me. I'm my chief. I'm my jefe. That's who I am. So, facts. And y'all make sure y'all follow my wife too. El Cielo. She's the whole sky. You know what I'm saying? And the sun is a piece of her. You heard me? So y'all make sure to follow her up too. Like, we only here trying to do what's right, yo. And if you can learn anything through us, then for that we honored. We feel successful. We feel honored. We feel humbled. I'm not here to try to pretend to be smarter than you or holier than you. Not at all. You know, so I don't want to change my name, nigga. That's who I am. I'm El Natural, nigga. Feel me? You change your name. Give yourself a name that reminds you of your purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's what my name is doing. It's reminding me of my purpose, of what I'm here to do. I'm here to be natural. I'm here to tap into my natural state. You know? And it's a process, man. You know? From the outside looking in, you figure all you got to do is go to the tropics. Once you get to the tropics, that's when the journey really begins. You me entiendes? So, just have fun with life, man. Don't deny yourself any pleasure and allow the universe to work magic for you. You know what I'm saying? Don't be attached to any outcomes, any results, any people, places, and things. Just be attached to the divine truth.